James is a very splendid red engine. He likes chugging around Sodor and showing off his shiny red paintwork. However, on a race day, everywhere Thomas, Edward, Tilly or Casey Jr. go, they get cheered by all the racing fans because they are blue like June and Dewey. For Louis fans, they cheer for Percy, Henry, Ivor, Duck, Emma and Oliver because they're green just like him. And for May fans, they cheer for Flora, Molly, Bill and Ben because they're yellow just like her. James used to get cheered on when Huey would wear red, but on Racing Team Up May, Huey wears his rainbow-striped racing outfit and nobody cheers for James anymore, and he had lost interest in racing ever since. Early one morning, Thomas, James, Percy and Tilly were summoned by the triplets, their friends, and Scrooge McDuck. James wasn't having a very good day at all. When he arrived at the docks, Cranky, Carly and Big Mickey were unloading the racing teams and supplies, and there were go-karts, races on cruise ships, and as well as lots of trailers and flatbeds as far as the eye could see. James was impressed with the colour schemes, but he still thinks that it was just ordinary freight and passengers. That made James very offended. James and Doofus Drake had started their race. The race was definitely on. Then there was trouble. James's signal was red up ahead. Melissa and TJ were also waiting there too. James applied his brakes, but he was going too fast to stop quickly. By the time James got to the Sodor Raceway, Doofus Drake was already at the outside of the track, ready to start gloating again. With not that long to go before the big race started, James had to collect one more train from the docks, which were fuel trucks and Doofus Drake's equipment truck. Then there was trouble. But James wasn't aware that he was heading for trouble himself, because the tanker had bashed into a flatbed so hard it now started leaking fuel and sparks shot out of James's funnel as he was puffing very hard. James reached the sidings for the engines to watch the race, and the fire was put out in time, but the tankers and Doofus Drake's equipment was burnt to a crisp. At that moment, the logging locos had arrived with the last of the fuel tankers, and Doofus Drake in Ferdinand's brake van and his go-kart on Dasher's flatbed. The next day, it was racing day, and James and the others watched a double set of triplets in their race.